Oh, hey there. So, in the Lord's Prayer, in the Our Father, as you probably know it, we say, Thy will be done, God's will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. I'm pretty sure we say that just out of repetition. We've heard it, we're trying to repeat it, we're trying to make sure we say the right words. But how often do we really mean that? How often do we mean, I want your will to be done on earth as it is in heaven? I want to obey you. I want to, whatever you told me to do, I want to do that. Because let me just ask you this. If you were a stranger to the world, if you came in from some other place and you looked at the Word of God before you got here and you're like, this is what they're supposed to do. And this is what they're saying they want to be, right? And then you looked at our world now, would you be like, those guys are being obedient. Those guys are doing exactly what God told them to be. And then look, they just had some bad luck. Or, because we're both looking at the same place, and I know you're thinking the same thing I am, does it look like, no, we've done everything you told us not to do, and we have done nothing that you told us to do, and then we repeat, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven? It feels like a mockery of God. It feels like we're just saying the words and we're just going through the motions, but we're not even engaging our brain enough to think about that, to think like, but are we really doing that? Because as I look around at the world around me and at my own heart, I just think, but are we really? Are we really trying to do on earth as it is in heaven? Is this what you want heaven to be like? Like, let's just say that the same people were in heaven. Would you be like, we need to do some work? Like, we're not there yet. Or would you be like, oh, yeah, I mean, minus a curse, I think we're fine. Because I feel like we got some work to do. I feel like we need to start obeying God. Like, we need to start taking this seriously and go, look, the world may burn. The world may crash. Every bad thing might happen, okay? The apocalypse is probably coming. Armageddon is on its way. The 4 horsemen are within sight. But as for me and my house, we have chosen to serve the Lord. And let me tell you what that means. That means we're going to obey him. That means we're going to love our enemies. That means we're going to turn the other cheek. It means we're going to walk the extra mile. It means we are going to go above and beyond. And even when the rest of the world is like, I don't want to do this, but there's no other way, we are going to stand and we're going to go, no, I'm not going to do that because God said not to. Or I am going to do that because God told me to do it. And he told me to be strong and courageous, and so I am. He told me, do not fear, and so I don't. It's a command and a promise. Think about that.